Alright. Hello! Welcome to stream. I got a cat on my lap today. Hopefully she doesn't start doing weird shit. Normally don't let her up here whenever I'm streaming, but she was especially persistent today, so. Maybe if she purrs a little louder than she is right now, you'll hear her, but she's not my loud purrer. That title belongs to Worm. I so badly want to get a third cat, but I don't think I can handle it. One, I don't think the square footage of my house is good enough for 3 animals at all, unless they were fucking mice. And 2, I don't want to scoop all that litter. I just don't. Hey, Boxy. I think if there was a way, if someone could invent technology that just, like, atomizes a cat's intestines before they even make it to the litter, I would shell out so much money for them. I should have studied that shit in college. Or just figure out a way to get it to stop putting off so much horrific odor. Pro tip though, change to pine, what do they call it? Yeah, pelletized hay. I think I talked about this when I first got it. But that shit is a miracle, man. It's super absorbent. It traps the smell in it. And no other litter traps smell. I think with litter, cat piss smells like 10 times worse. The urea odor is so much worse with litter versus if you just got something like neutral, like dirt. You could put fucking dirt in the litter box and it would smell better than that goddamn cat litter. It's a scam, I'm telling you, it's a scam. I'm also needing to fix some of Yebby. Move this arm. And that should be good, actually. I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay. Alright, I'll wait for some more active chatters to filter in here before we do the werewolf shit. I'm just doing warm-ups right now. Hey, RB. There's one of them. There's one of the active people. What is it about my stream audience where I can have 20-something people in here and like 3 are talking? Speak. Damn it. Say hello or something. God, it pisses me off to no end when people join the Discord server and they don't fucking say hi. I'm just gonna start booting people if they do that. Makes me so mad. Yeah, VTuber, thank you. I'm very happy with them. He has new bells and whistles compared to the old one. Yeah, you can lurk if you want. It's not the end of the world, but it is funny to me. Hey Goo. Hey Mira. I think I'll probably wait until like 10 minutes have gone by. I feel like 10 minutes is enough time for people to decide if they want to be in here or not. And then we'll get going with the plans. How do you draw a dog? The piss puppy. Yeah. I could hide him and see if that reveals anything. Oh, it does. It does a little bit. Well, the issue tonight is that Tiptoe is like where the milk puppy is right now, but on my lap. So her head is blocking. Whenever my hand passes in front of her head, which is right now, it falls off the face of the planet because the tracking doesn't have a direct line of sight. Because of her fat fucking melon head. And she insisted on laying on me tonight. So I can't do anything about that. But I can move Piss Puppy over. I can just move him over there. Put him on the left of Milk Puppy. I need to collect more. I need more of them. More dogs. Yours will not leave you alone. I don't know. Maybe there's some weird moon shit going on. Do you guys believe in that stuff? Like animals sensing shit with the moon? I don't know. I feel like that's old people beliefs. Like, oh, they understand. I don't think they do. I think they're just weird. I do think it's true with storms though, because hey, the moon's in chat. Oh my god. I love the moon. Guys, say hi to the moon. What skin do you have equipped tonight? Is it full? Is it bloody? Is it super? How many different titles for moon are there? How many different moons? There's the harvest moon, the super moon, the full moon, the blue moon. It's a bunch of moon shit. I didn't even think about that. Maybe there is a full moon tonight, and that's why the neighbor's dog wouldn't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna punt that thing to the moon if it doesn't stop, man. It's driving me nuts. It started at 4:30 today, didn't stop until just now, and it's like 6:40 now. I want to run over there and shout in its face. Get it to shut up. I know it's not the dog's fault, but goddamn. After a certain amount of time, I think it is the dog's fault, because it should realize there's nothing to fucking bark at. Stop it. I don't know what to do. I think I need to bake cookies and leave a passive-aggressive note on that neighbor's porch. Can you put your dog inside? Thank you. Each full moon every month? There's a name for one? What? Why? It's too much, man. Why doesn't the sun get that treatment? Okay, those are decent warm-ups. And I think we have enough people in here. My cats are beautiful and perfect, and they would never be too loud. Okay. So, here's the deal. We have a werewolf. We're going to be building a werewolf. I really like the poll thing that we did. That was really fun. So we're doing it again. So, same deal. I'm just going to list the, like... Yeah, it's much more organized this time. Because my handwriting was dog shit last time. New poll. We're gonna do what we did where I'm just gonna, like, name the category that we're doing, and then you guys put suggestions in, and I'll put them into the poll, and then we vote. Okay. And then this time I'll keep up more, like, between polls with filling it out. So, start with skin colors. Yeah, no hair this time. No more... I don't trust you guys. I can't. Okay, skin color. And then I'll do like 2 of them. We can do red. I think a red werewolf. You don't really see that all that often. Black is classic. Alright, what else? Silver? Yellow, maybe? Yeah, yellow. Anyone else got a suggestion? One that you would be interested in seeing? Any oddball suggestions? Something weird? No? Okay, well, I'll just do brown. Start pool. Hopefully there's no ties again. But if there are, it's fine. Copy that, okay. Okay. Wow. Red. Red is actually coming out really strong. I did not expect that. I need to find a way. Oh, wait. Oh. Hold on. Copy. Add a browser. Okay. URL. Paste. Okay. Is that gonna do what I want it to do? Oh, beautiful. Nice. Okay. I don't know where to put this, though. I guess I'll just put it below chat. Like right there. Can you guys read that? Oh, silver! Holy shit, silver for the comeback. Wow. Okay, so... that's gonna be our start. Damn. Well, time to work in gray, which I never ever do. Silver. Okay, now, fur color. What? Oh, wait, that was the skin color, that's right. Okay, fur color. What kind of fur colors are there? We got a pink. We got... cheap viewers. Get the fuck off here. Possible ban evader. How do I... hey. You're done. Okay. Pink, red, blue. I have very expensive tastes, so that's not gonna work. No cheap viewers here. Honeydew green. And, the fur. Fuck it, I'll do this one. Wait. No, I already said red. I don't know. Brown. Start pool. Nice. Yeah, so it does just go up on the screen. That's awesome. So what I can do is I can, how do I crop it to where... do I have to do like Shift S or Control Shift S or fucking... how do I resize the thing? I don't remember. There's a way to crop it though. How to crop OBS window. Click the plus icon in the effects and filters. Wow. Crop pad. Crop the... well, I don't know how much to fucking crop it by. I don't know, 200? 300? 350, 340. No, 320. Nice. Okay, that's gonna be it. There we go. Beautiful. And now I can make it mostly parallel with chat. Okay, perfect. Red! Great. So, silver skin, red fur. That's actually kind of fun. Okay, so for the nails... I'm just more curious about this one because I don't know what people like. So we can do really sharp. Okay, hold on. Overgrown, right? Normal but sharp. Blunt. Squares. Nails. Like human. Let me put that. Human nails. And then, is there even another option, really? Twisties? Like the ones that grow into their paw pads? Like a snail nail? Ah, shit. What's another, like, nail style? Thick, I don't know. Okay, start poll. Can a werewolf have acrylics? For like a night, I guess. They're gonna fall off in the morning, though. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to spend all that money? Gotta vote for thick. Normal but sharp. Okay, we got a three-way. Interesting, interesting. So, while that's going, I need to pick out some colors, huh? So red, what kind of red? Shit. Maybe like a dark, I want like a darker red. And then silver. Okay, thick is gonna be our champion, possibly. You guys like to bling these things out, huh? Yeah. Wow. Nice. Okay, thick nails. All right, teeth style. This one's gonna be fun, and this I will need suggestions for this because I don't really have a bunch of like ideas for the teeth. Very long. Another thick. What other kinds of teeth styles are there? Buck teeth? That's good. Werewolf with buck teeth. Does that mean they have like the same canine fangs, but then they just have two also really long teeth in the front? No teeth. Interesting. I'm kidding with that when I see. Gumby. Yeah. And then baby teeth. Little baby teeth. Okay. Uneven is also fun. Maybe instead of thick, since we already had a thick, I'll do uneven. Okay. Start. Thick nails. Shit. Probably like these really big chunker ones, yeah. It's so crazy to see the way the votes go every time. Because I have my biases. I try not to say them. It's always unexpected. Alright, very thick nails. Is this what you guys kind of think when you hear thick nails? I hope so. I don't want to disappoint. Okay, the skin color is silver. Interesting. Very interesting. Uneven. Very unexpected. See, that's like the last one that I thought would end up winning. But okay. I'm not mad about it. Oh, wrong brush. Uneven. Alright. Tail. We can go default. We can do a bobtail. We can do a curly tail. Very puffy tail. One more. He's gonna need more calcium. How much would a werewolf need to eat per night to sustain itself? Whenever you're a human, do you have to eat a lot of extra food to compensate for the werewolf transformation? Half tail. I kind of got that with the bob already. But maybe it's like a... Yeah, like a ripped off tail. Ripped off tail. Okay. Back to colors. Who will be our champion? See, and I like that people vote on stuff that I wouldn't have expected because it gets me to do things that I wouldn't really do. It's really helpful for an artist because sometimes you get caught up in the monotony of it. Very puffy. Very good. Okay. Very puffy. Nice. Okay, body hair and fur. Body hair slash fur. So we can do naked. We can do fully covered. Mangy. What else? What other kinds of hair? Maybe like a minotaur, like a false minotaur. Minotaur style. And this is like the pattern of the fur on the body. Yep. Mangy, patchy, slash patchy. Hair only on the ass cheeks. I don't know if Twitch is gonna like that. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I wonder, do you ever see like a curly hair werewolf? I don't really see those all that often. I have seen them, but they're very rare. So this is going to help determine how much of this red extends down to the body. And it looks like Minotaur style is going to beat everything else out, which is great for me. Any voters? Yeah, I'm just going to end that one. That one's winning. Nice. And then the last thing... Oh no, two more. Minnow style. Scars. To make him cool. Scars. Okay, we'll do eye scar, mouth scar. And it can be one or several, it doesn't really matter. Bite marks, which would make sense. What else? I'm trying to think of different ones than what we did for the orc, but it's kind of hard. What would you do? Like bullet wounds, because they've been probably shot a couple times by farmers. And where'd my music go? Go again. Go to this one. I'm also out of ideas. We can just do burns like last time too. Alright. Okay. Minotaur style. Very good. Are you getting sick of laying on me yet, Tiptoe? I wish you would. I can't scoot in as much to, like to my desk whenever she's laying, because the way that the desk is built, it would like crane her neck all the way down. Like, I'm not gonna do that, obviously. So I'm not as comfy as I could be. No, they do though, every single morning, dude. I get trampled by worm, and then Tiptoe comes up and lays on my neck. She has never done this before. It's only now that worm is here. She lays directly on my esophagus. I can't breathe as well, and then I have to, like, I don't want to push her or shove her because that's mean, so I just have to, like, roll and toss around until she takes a hint and gets the fuck off of me. Bite marks? Nice. And then by the time that I'm done tossing and turning, I'm, like, awake, you know. That's how my day starts. Being assaulted. New poll. Last one. Body mods. So we can do a couple of things, actually. Bone through nose. That one's a classic. Piercings. Tattoos. I don't know what kind. What other things can you do to your body? Oh yeah, like some sort of accessory, like a clothing accessory. I like that. As a leftover, maybe. Clothing accessory. And one more thing. What other things can you do to your body? Piercings, tattoos. I guess you could do stuff with, like, your hair or your fur, but I don't really know. What do you guys think about shaving a notch out of your eyebrows? That is a very contentious thing to do, apparently. I feel like it's something I considered when I was 15 years old, and I heard my mom talk about it, because someone in our school actually did, and I was like, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that now. Shit, what's another thing that you can do to your body? I need, like, the Guinness Book of World Records in front of me to figure it out, because those people in there do fucking everything under the sun. Yes, they do that on purpose, yeah. They take, like beard clippers and they just shave out a little notch. Sometimes they do 2 of them. I've seen it. I've seen it a couple of times, actually. There's a... Oh, Jesus. His hand really went up there. I was just scratching my eyebrow and his hand's all the way up here. There's a couple of people that stream on Twitch that have it, I think. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, so I'm just gonna put that one out. Last vote. Make it count. Make it a really good one. And then for little things, we can just discuss among ourselves. Because I just thought, like, what color should the nose be? Maybe I make it pink. I was gonna see what people think about that. I think it would make sense for a red-furred wolf to have a pink nose, just for the sake of the color palette. You know? Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Ooh. Tattoos and clothing accessory are tied. Is this gonna have to go to the wheel? Oh shit, we got a wheel coming up. Okay. Alright. I can get rid of that now. We go to the Wheel of Chance. Order of Names, I guess is what the website's called. Nice, we got everything except for that. So what was it? Tattoos and clothing accessory. Okay. Tats. Clothes. Oh my god, Tipsy, you make this so fucking hard. I have to type around her fat ass body. Boom. And... oh! Tats. Alright. Yeah, everyone clap. Alright. Tattoos. Okay, Tiptoe, I'm so sorry, Cat. You gotta go. You have got to get off of me. Please and thank you. Go on. Go on. Go. Good job. Okay, now I can get this fucking blanket off of me. Very good. I gotta have a big blanket on, because otherwise she takes forever to get comfortable on me. And then she keeps readjusting herself, and now I have to readjust myself, because I wasn't scooted in how I want to be. You're gonna hear all of this, I'm so sorry. Yay! Now I'm comfortable. Amazing. Okay. I can sit half crisscross in my chair, which you should not do. If you're sitting crisscross right now, uncross your legs. Don't be like me. I'm a bad example. In more ways than one, but particularly in that way. Alright, get everything positioned. Amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. I think a light silver and a darker red, maybe? Like a wine red. I would like some variance in the red, so we're gonna do dark around limbs. The vampire orc came out fucking sick, by the way. Which I did not expect. I can't show it right now because Kaki is out, but somehow it all meshed. I'll try to do the same with this one. Okay, so now I gotta draw a tail on there. What do we say? Very, very poofy? Oh god. Move him over. And then... Are we thinking like a husky kind of tail? Like that kind of poofy? Or like a... What's that one little raccoon Pokemon? They have a puffy tail, right? Like this kind of tail? You know what this is looking like? It's looking like a cross between Zoroark and then what's the one with the two claws? The Pokemon? Is it Zigzagoon? Zigzagoon's the little raccoon one. What's the one with the two claws that's white and gray? Or white and red? White, red, Pokemon, two claws. I used to really like him. Zangoose. I like Zangoose a lot. He's cool. Is there a Pokemon that the community agrees on as being the most fugly? Because I have seen some really just questionable things come out of the Pokemon development team. Like, I don't know if it was like a third draft that just didn't quite get there in the end. I don't know if they had like their intern's daughter come in and draw Pokemon for the day or what happened, but the new gen? Oh no. I don't think I've seen anything out of it. Okay. Thoughts on, what was it, Mega Dragonite? We've already had the ugly Pokemon talk, I think. I'm remembering it now. But we have not had the Mega Dragonite talk, which that was a very controversial design. I don't really like it, personally. I think it has a cool silhouette, but once you reveal what's actually underneath this silhouette, like in the screen where you saw, like, who's that Pokemon, you know, that screen, if you saw the outside of it, I would be like, oh, that one looks cool, but the second that it's revealed, you go, ooh. Oh no. I never guessed correctly with those. Just not a fan. I can appreciate what they're doing with Mega Dragonite. I feel like it's like 80% there for what a Pokemon design kind of is at the heart of the franchise. And that's my thing. If I don't recognize it as a, like, I would anticipate this coming out of, you know, the original, what, like 300 or 400. If I don't feel like it would fit in that roster, like I wouldn't be able to pick it out in a crowd, I automatically don't like it. And that's my bias. There are a few that are outside of that realm that I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty neat. Like, there was one that looks like it's like a quadruped and it's got a little pot on its head. I like how that one looks. It doesn't look like a Pokemon that I would ever anticipate, but he's cool. People hyped it up. Yeah. They do that with all of them. An evolution? More surfing like? Maybe. Welcome back. Did you get to participate in the polling? We got somewhere with it. Okay, what do we say? Silver, red, thick nails, we got that. Uneven teeth, oh boy. That's gonna be really fun for me. The nail one. Damn. It's okay, there'll be more. I saw the flamingo fucker. I would be embarrassed. If that was my design. I'd be like, oh my god, they actually approved that shit? That was a joke. I bet that's what happened. I bet whoever designed that was like, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just see what I can make happen. And then somehow, someway, I got through like 27 stages of approval. Silver and red. Yeah, I didn't expect it to really mash as much as it kind of already is. I've barely done anything to it, too. What is this fucked up song? Splatoon. People go hard for Splatoon. I don't know why. I've never played it. I've never watched any gameplay of it. Something about them squids, man. It's something in the water. Or in the paint, I guess. I made a shrimp kid once. That was fun. Yeah, the new Yeti. Yeah. It's time for Season to get the shop vac treatment. Every time that I end up redoing one, I learn a new thing that I fucked up on the last ones. So then I want to redo them. And then when I redo those ones, I realize, oh, I fucked up another thing on these other ones that I redid first. And then I want to redo those ones. And it's a horrible, terrible cycle, and I hope none of you get caught in it. The colors hurt your head. Yeah. That's why I have like my nightlight filter is on at all times at this point on my PC. So the colors that are on my screen are probably different than the ones that you guys are seeing. Let me check that really quick, actually, to make sure this shit looks okay. No, I don't give a fuck about the news. Okay. It's okay. I can adjust it. You played Splatoon competitively when you were 16? How high did you place? Did you do good? Is it a hard game to be competitive in? Is it like Rivals? Where there's like 8-year-olds that are, you know, Olympic level champions in the game? Do you think... Wait. Are esports an Olympic sport at this point? Have they done that yet? Any errors on Kaz? Yeah, there's actually... He's supposed to have a thick lower lip, and I totally forgot to put it on him. And it's, like, driving me fucking crazy. But I don't want to have to redo the Unity shit. I hate having to redo the Unity shit. It's so exhausting. I also need to reset Yebby's position, because he keeps looking up way too high. Why is he looking up so high? There we go. There we go, yeah. I had him correct in the beginning. I go. NA team won Worlds and got their reward taken away because they were racist. Of course. Leave it to fucking gamers. I wonder what Call of Duty lobbies sound like nowadays. Do you think they still use the same slurs, or have they invented new ones? Or is it comboable? Just a terrible time all around. Anyone from any generation can understand how fucking god-awful those lobbies are. Actually, I might leave this ear the darker color, because I kind of only want the face to be poking out in like the skin tone. Full of it, yeah. Apparently, especially if you're from Europe, as people from Europe have explained to me, it is god-awful. I think if you want to just have your entire, like, sense of self ripped apart at the seams, download League of Legends onto your PC, which is already a low that you should never hit, and then make sure that you get into an EU lobby and play in there with voice chat, and they will make you aware of things that you had no idea were noticeable about yourself. Just over voice, right? But even over voice, it seems like they can see you somehow. It's pretty gnarly. I wouldn't know that because I'm mentally sane and I would never play League. But you feel so radiant, yeah. That's like the common consensus. Everyone is like, all the League players know that it's a terrible, terrible time, but they just always come back to it. It's an abusive, toxic relationship. Oops. Hear your brother playing League and he sounds miserable. He probably is. Have you ever told him that there are other games he can play? He doesn't have to play League. Do you think they understand? There's so many games on Steam, dude. Undo the shackles that you have placed upon yourself and explore other games that don't have you in crisis after 10 minutes. Getting sick of the insults, yeah. I would just laugh at that shit, man. I'd have to steal it. Like, some people are so fucking creative with how they insult people. It's actually beautiful. Like, damn, I would have never ever thought about how you weaved that insult together. I gotta steal that. Like, I gotta put that in my back pocket for if I'm ever in a really horrible situation and I just want to destroy someone. I think that's the only benefit to League. It's like, if you really want to be a nasty bastard to someone, pop on there and start taking notes. Like, have a notebook open and just write down everything you hear. Is the head a little small? I think the head's a little small. I also think it's placed a little strangely, so I'm just gonna grab that. You're coming with me. Not that big. I'm also doing a new thing with these where I'm kind of allowing myself to not care about the layer hierarchy as much. I'm grabbing shit, moving it. If I don't draw on the same layer, it's okay. I'll draw on the one underneath it and then merge them later. Which is really, really painful because I lose track of stuff, like, exceptionally fast. And I get irritated about it. But it does end up with, like, a more interesting result visually. Because a lot of overlapping happens really fast that you wouldn't do if you were, like, really methodically keeping track of everything. If you had a line art layer and a color layer, then all that stuff stays stacked a really specific way. But if you have like three layers that contain lines, and then 4 layers that have colors, and they're all like, you know, kind of all over the place, assuming that you're using transparent brushes, you can get some cool results. Which I try to always use some sort of semi-transparent brush. Even with line art. I never use like a really graphic solid fill brush. It doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel right to me. Fuse all layers. Yeah, I've tried to get better about that because it's like weirdly freeing. The fact that you can't obsess about the layers anymore and you're not constantly switching between them. You're like, oh, I can just go. And just go, you know. You kind of get in that mode of just like activating. Do I sometimes have a backup file just in case? Yes. But do I need it most of the time? No. Okay, that's a lot better, those proportions. What I kind of want to do is have like almost like sheets of fur hanging down, like draped fur, like that. I think that could be pretty cool. Put that there, and then probably gonna need a darker red. Yeah. How do you organize your art folders? Do you mean like my file directory where all my stuff is? I might be able to show you, maybe. It doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that there's nothing crazy on the screen. Does this have any of my info on it? Yeah, it absolutely does. Shit. Okay, hold on. How do I get the info off of there? Is that good, or is any of my info on there now? If I keep it in the minimized view and then I just scroll down. I can take a screenshot of it, actually. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just take a screenshot. Okay. This is how. So... this was my first file, or folder. This is my second folder. This is my third folder. We are currently here. You are here. You're here. I have a commission folder that I haven't touched in over a year. All of my Telegram shit is here for some reason. Anatomy is also dead. That died like 3 months ago. And then screenshots is like 5 different folders inside of that folder. Random shit and videos or music. Let me look. I have no clue. Oh, there's a file of me testing Yebby yesterday that I uploaded to this server. And then there's another screen recording that I made for a friend today, but I just deleted both of those, so now it's empty. It's completely empty, but there are 4 folders. One of them is called Flash Integro. I've never known what that is. There's also WonderFox Soft, which... I don't know how that shit got on my PC, but it's there. If it's not doing anything, I don't care. But yeah, that's how the magic happens behind the scenes. Every time that... So... Hold on. Hold on. I can show something else. I've shown this before, I think, but I need to view by list. Actually, no, view by details. There we go. And then full screen this. Can I view it in columns or not? Show compact view? That's good enough. This gets the point across, I guess. So, I have all my files kind of sorted through folders, right? But, as far as naming them goes, this is how I name them all. I just button mash on my little key dial, and then whenever I run out of a letter combo, I try to add a beginning letter, and then whenever I run out of that letter combo with the beginning letter, I add a new beginning letter. But it doesn't always work because I forget what my beginning letter is. So when I button mash, I get pissed off because it keeps saying, file is already in use, do you want to overwrite? And I go, no! I don't want to lose my shit! So then I just make a new folder whenever I get sick of it, and then I can start over again. That's why I make new folders. Otherwise everything would be in the same folder, but I have to rename shit. That's why I just don't. I just make a new folder and do it all over again. So there are no less than 5 files on my PC right now, all titled A. I don't expect you to understand. You wouldn't know genius. Impressed? The thing is that I don't actually look at the files that way, okay? I just have to show it like that because otherwise you're just gonna see a ton of porn. Okay? I can't actually show you the way that I look at my files. I look at it with the thumbnail view, and the thumbnails are pretty big, so I just find everything by sight. I don't find anything by the actual title. That's why the title is just a button mash, because it's irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter. A file could be called Werewolf Drawing version 2.9, you know, alt. Wouldn't make a difference if it was also called A. As long as I could see what it is. That's why I'm like, I'm really impressed that some families share a PC, because I feel like I lived in a house with people who move like physical things around all the time, and if someone was moving shit around on my PC, oh brother, oh god, would words be had? I could not do that. Oh, I get so mad when technology doesn't work the way I want it to. And if I can't find something on the PC when I know that I had it somewhere specific, I'd lose my mind, dude. I don't mess around when it comes to that. It just makes everything harder for everyone. Because if I can't find something, physical or digital, I have to go to the person that undoubtedly moved it. And then be like, hey, do you know where this thing is? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, do you remember where it was last? And they're like, well, let me go look. And then they go spend 20 minutes looking. That's 20 fucking minutes wasted because they're never going to find it. And I know it's a lost cause, but I have no other choice because then I have to just... The alternative is to accept that the thing that I'm looking for is gone forever. This happened recently with a shirt that I left at my house, my mom and dad's house. And I was like, I know my mom had to move it because it was in the basement with in a box. I remember the box it was in. And I told her, I was like, hey, it was in this long skinny box. Do you know where that went? And she's like, she gets wide-eyed. And then she has to think about it really hard because she moved a ton of shit recently. And in that moment, I know that the shirt is gone. But she's like, let me look. And I'm like, okay. All right, you can go look. And then she spends 10 minutes in the basement sifting through the hoard. I think I've described my mom once as like a low-level hoarder. Like if it was on a scale of 1 to 10, she'd be like a 3 maybe. So she has to spend all that time looking for it and then come up to me to confirm that yes, indeed, the shirt is fucking gone. It's just not in the house anymore. Found stuff on your family PC you should not have encountered. The reverse happened to me. Have a secret folder, kids. Especially if you're like 13 years old and you should know better. The worst part was that it wasn't even stuff that I found, it was stuff that I drew. So that was a great conversation. Oh yeah. Loved it. So good. I know, it's like an inherent instinct. Don't touch my shit, please. I put it there so that I would remember it. So if it moves, I don't remember it. And then I have to go pester you about it, and I don't want to do that. I just want to know where I knew where the thing was. And it's with stuff that's like not even in the way or anything. All my stuff was, tucked away in like a drawer or alongside another box that's been rotting down there for I don't even know how long. Months. And the second that I'm out of, eyesight, it fucking vanishes. Your mom's garage is a labyrinth? That's crazy. Our neighbors had a garage like that. That shit was terrible, dude. I can picture it, and that's why I say that's crazy, because I know that it's just boxes, like mountains of boxes. There's probably a weightlifting system in there somewhere that hasn't been touched in 84 long years. Thought of your parents seeing Europe petrifies you? Well, best you hope that not only does your mom find it, but she rips out a page from the sketchbook that she found it in and takes it to your next therapy appointment without you knowing until the therapist is alone with you and pulls it out and says, wow, you're a really good artist. I know. I know it is. That's why I was so... Oh, oh my god, dude. There are a few moments in my life where I've been, like, really genuinely mad. One of them is with the dog fucking not shutting up today, and every single other day. And then another time was with, I experienced... Or I didn't experience, but I heard about someone experiencing DV, and I got super... Oh, god. I let that person fucking have it. And then... me and my dad getting into it over politics, which is never going to happen again because we both mutually decided without saying it, we're not talking about that shit ever again. And then the therapy thing. God damn, I was mad. And I told the therapist, I was like, she was like, how do you feel about this? I'm like, I'm mad. What do you mean? What do you think? I'm fucking mad. I'm mad that she brought that shit in here. I'm mad that she brought it to you, didn't tell me that she brought it to you. I didn't even know she took it out of the book. I'm mad. I don't know what she told because my mom went in first for that session. That's what was strange about it was the therapist, I think the first time she brought me in first, and then she brought my mom in with us, and then she sent me out so that my mom was the last person to talk. I guess as like a recap or something, because I was young. But then that time she brought my mom in first, so that's when the exchange must have happened. And then I went in, unknowing. God, it was terrible. I hated that woman too. She had fucking dementia, I swear to God. I would say something, she would ask me a question, and I would respond and be like, oh, I don't know, like I just feel really upset when XYZ, and I don't really know what to do about it. And then I would sit there and stare at her, and she would get this big, stupid-ass smile on her face and stare at me. And I'm not joking. We would be looking at each other, just blank in the face, for like 7 seconds straight. 7 silent, uninterrupted, nothing is happening seconds, where I'm like, are you stalling to, like, extort money out of us? I don't know what's going on. Like, glossy eyes, nothing. And then finally she would kick up again and be like, okay, well, what about this now? What do you think about this too? And then it would just repeat like that over and over and over again. We went to 2 sessions with her. And then I told my mom, Mom, that lady's fucking weird. And she was like, yeah, I kind of agree. And we went to a new lady, and she was like a 30-year-old hip gay mom. And she was great. So. Just find the gay ones, man. They're cool. Fucking wasting your time with the other ones. Any other therapist, it's gonna be useless. Or not useless, but not nearly as good, I think. Okay, now here's the question with this guy. Do I want to do like a gradient into pink on the arms, or do I want to do a gradient into darker gray? Like that. I think I'd go this route. Maybe like a darker reddish gray? Like that? Maybe. This light pink. Do you like the lighter pink or the darker pink? Because I'm split. Now that I have the darker pink down, I'm like, well, what about the lighter one? I kind of like that too. Maybe I do, hold on. Maybe I do, like, a flush on the torso. Like on the stomach area. And maybe around the mouth too, like that. Maybe. I want to throw a whole red over it and see. Because I can push the limits of silver, you see. That's my goal. And then I can just grab this brush and bring silver back in like the highlights. DT Great Pearl. Dear Diary. And that's it. I want to bring her more pearls. I played off stream again because I had to get out of that zone. I was going fucking insane. And I found... I think it was a black pearl. Five Pebbles had orange pearls and black pearls. I know that. And he might have had a third kind of pearl. But I don't remember what it was, if he did, or if he had one at all. But I know he had orange and black. So I wonder... I know, there needs to be a telepad somewhere. Can I get someone to ride on my banana? Any takers? I wish there was a way to, like... I wish there was a way for her to, like, pop up out of the ground in different spots. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. You know, some games have, like, traveling merchants. But I think it's very interesting because, we saw that she's in her little room, right? Her little cubicle. And then she's on this, like, what Arby described as the grandma lift chair, which fucking killed me. They're all on those, but I wonder what the extent is to their ability to, like, move around. Did you find jellyfish? I did. I found a jellyfish. I brought it back to her. She said that it belonged to Five Pebbles. She knew it belonged to him. They're called neurons, apparently. I think that's really cool. But Iggy is still telling me to find more jellyfish, so we were conspiring. Do we think that there are... Because I think they were called iterators or something? Do we think that there are other iterators around and that someone else has a jellyfish for me to find? Or is Iggy trying to tell me to go back to Five Pebbles for those jellyfish? I don't know. I know that Iggy's pissing me off. Because every time I need him, he's fucking gone. There had to have been. I don't know, dude. I think it might just be that kind of game. Yes, DD did eat several neurons. Unfortunately, his dumb disease is so advanced that they did nothing. They did not help him in any way. He is still terminally stupid. So everyone pray, please. Prayers in these trying times for beloved DD. Can you rechannel your prayers for Dolly Parton for DD instead? She's built crazy, dude. Why is she being prayed for? Apparently she had like kind of a bad picture with Reba. I don't know if any of this is true, by the way. This is all just what I saw on my timeline. She had a bad picture with Reba, and it was so bad that everyone was like, oh my god, she's dying. Which is so... Oh my god. What an insane accidental insult. Getting a picture taken of you and having the entire internet be like, wow, she looks like she's on her deathbed. So Dolly came out and was like, I'm okay, y'all. I've had some health troubles ever since my husband died, but I'm good. You all, thank you for praying for me and keep on praying. I'm good. And she wanted it to be like out of her mouth so that people believed it. So she's being prayed for just being Dolly, I guess. I don't know. position. If I, for some reason, decide that I need to get, like, a facelift, I need to figure out some way to, avoid, like, any sort of cutting open. That's just Botox, though, right? Can't you just do Botox? If you don't want to go under the knife. Stop watching garbage TV related to plastic surgery. Yeah, man. Been disconnected? I guess so. I used to think I was ugly as fuck, like, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But I reached a point where I'm like, oh, I'm actually just like a 6. Like, I look fine. I look totally normal. Unremarkable and not fuck ugly, so I'm happy. Because I used to think I was like a 2. So anything above that, I'm happy. I'm never fucking letting this beard go. A beard was the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Glory to minoxidil. I grabbed the rest of it out of my parents' apartment, and I'm debating if I want to use it again, because, like, I could just get even hairier, but I don't think I will. I don't think I need to. I'm 22, and I'm actually a little scared for how I'm gonna look whenever I'm like 50. Because as of late, at least, like, my left shoulder has almost filled out. It's wrapping around to the back, and I think by the time that I'm 25, both of them will be, like, filled in. And the back hair is probably going to start really coming out of the woodworks around then, too. Okay, what else? So, uneven teeth, puffy tail, Minotaur-style body hair, or the bite marks, and tattoos. What kind of tattoos? What kind of bite marks, what kind of tattoos? Maybe bite marks from fellow werewolves? Like they're fighting? I will tell you this, the beard maintenance and how fucking itchy it gets sometimes is awful. Oh my god, there are some days where I'm like, I'm raking both of my hands through my chin because it's so goddamn itchy. And I don't know why. I can take a shower 3 times within a day span and it'll stay itchy. It's terrible. I'm also constantly pulling it. I stem off my beard, like, almost all the day. A sleeve. I think it could be from it growing in. I know that it was interesting whenever it was, like, first manifesting. Do I have a picture of my beard? I think I do. I should. I took a lot of progress pics in the beginning. But then I fell off whenever I was like, oh, that's just a beard now. Oh god, where would that even be? Not in files. Images, let me look. I'll look for like 2 minutes, and if I can't find it, I'll give up. But I know I took one. Yeah, it is worth it for the look, honestly. I'm never ever going back. I think I trimmed it down one time, and that was like the worst mistake of my life. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is it at like, I don't know. Uh, it's a little more bushy now, and the sides have connected better. So this is like it's decently trimmed up too. I usually don't even bother here, like fixing that up anymore, because I don't care. I think it looks cool whenever it's grown back towards my ear. It grows back like this much more. It grows down my neck more. This is connected now. I keep forgetting to trim my soul patch, so that looks disgusting and huge a lot of the time. But that's the beard right now. Yeah, yeah. I try to shape up at least the neckline, if nothing else. And then I'll trim, I'll just like free trim in front of the chin area to keep that nice and neat. And then maybe a little bit along the sideburns to kind of square everything up. But other than that, I mean, I just let it go. I have transformed into scary white man over the past like 2 years, I'd say, because I went from having kind of long hair on the top, no beard, to having buzzed head. Not shaved. I always said shaved, but I'm not fucking bald. I just buzz my head. And then full beard. So I fit right in. I needed to do the gradient thing on here also. What is up? Why does this playlist have so many like spooky songs on it? I'm ditching this playlist after this stream. Fuck this playlist. Pissing me off. It's Halloween. You guys handing candy to kids? Or are you saying fuck them kids? I'm still undecided. I don't know. I don't know how many kids are in this town, dude. I know that there's some because they play at the park. That's like quite seriously a 1-minute walk from where I live, but I can't imagine that it's more than 10. So, I don't know if there's any point to buying a bag of candy because I'm just gonna end up eating it. I don't need candy. I don't mind candy. Oops. Well, the bite's not on there. There we go. Oh yeah, trunk or treat. I forgot about that. No, I remember some of my family members were talking about that and they were really pissed off actually. Cuz like all the kids weren't stopping by the doors anymore, man. They were just driving in cars and then they'd hit up like a specific neighborhood. No lights. No, fuck no. Absolutely not. A light will never touch my property. At best, I would do what my mom did, and the little fog light outside. She just put like a colored bulb in it. I think that's enough. I think that's good enough for me. That's all the effort I can give. If you get scared, I'm never scared. I'm the most brave person that you've probably ever encountered, actually. It's a fun fact. Oh yeah, well, I don't know if I can play it anymore because I've been watching like lore videos on it. So I'm gonna already know the whole story and I know all the gameplay mechanics. And it's one of those games, it's kind of like Outer Wilds where you can only really play it once and then the like wonder of it plummets. But if another game comes out that's like that one, I'll be on it. I don't think I'll be dressing up. I think I'm gonna pass. Yeah. I'm actually dressed up like Edward Cullen from Twilight right now, and I have approximately 400 sequins glued to my body. It's gonna be a little difficult to sleep tonight, but it's gonna be worth it. I have to keep them on until Halloween. Someone's had to have done that. I can't be the only person that's thought of that. There's no chance. Someone's had to have glued like a bunch of sequins just all over themselves. Right? Are you guys team Jacob or team Edward? Or did you care at all? Do you think Amber likes Edward? Probably not. Because she's a deeply insecure person, so I think she would be intimidated. But if you've watched the Gay Care era, she had a crush on, what was his name? Eric, I think? She had a crush on him. Apparently. Which makes me want to throw up a little bit. Imagine if that happened. Did you guys know that you can get so morbidly obese and so desperate to clean yourself that whenever you take a trip to the bathroom, you decide, instead of using like one of those disability aid devices that are like a toilet paper on a stick, you decide to take a washcloth and prop it up on the corner of a sink and then use that to wipe. I'm not making this up. This is something someone did. And then you had, and not only that, you had your partner take those washcloths and clean them in the sink and then put them in the washing machine. And then you would just buy more. And everywhere you go, you have to pack washcloths. I'm not making this up. I promise. Calling Aunt Tammy and mispronouncing words. Dude. Her ability to butcher, like, basic English is astounding. I fucking love... There's it's one of her try-on hauls where she's, like, feeling herself up constantly and plucking the fuck out of the fabric because nothing that she buys fits, because she's like a 6X and she orders a 4X. She puts on this really long dress looking thing and she goes, so I don't remember what this is, but I think it's a pajama. I think she catches herself afterwards, but the fact that that tumbled out of her mouth in the first place kills me. Pajama. Yeah, Camino. I think this is a Camino. Yeah. Ramen Furry. That's a good one. It's classic. She's just like monumentally stupid. It's actually incredible. I'm telling you, man. You could build a whole paper off of her. I think of it as wonderfully stupid. And I have no problem with the pointing and laughing because she's a wretched, disgusting person. Just awful. I think shame is a powerful tool and we need to bring some of it back. Not all of it, because there's a lot of really horrible behaviors that people get into with shame, but some of it. Just some of it. Oops, that's the wrong color. There we go. Okay, pop this on the background. See what needs to be fixed. See, this is the problem though, whenever I merge all my shit. I have to clean it up. I don't like that so much. Oh god. Maybe I can just do, like a darken layer over this. But if I export it out as a transparent PNG, all this stuff shows up. That's why I have to deal with it a little bit at least. Oh yeah, she's done nothing wrong in her entire life. Another thing that she did was at her job where she was an assistant in like a care facility, there was a lunchroom where you could bring in your own food, right? And her aunt was asking her, hey, how's your job going? How's everything, you know, shaking out for you? And Amber said, oh, it's great, but I can't keep up with my diet because there's a sign in the break room that says to not bring your own lunch. She made that sign. She wrote the sign that said that employees cannot bring their lunch with like 3 exclamation points. Taped it to the wall. It's a piece of printer paper. Taped it to the wall, took a picture of it, sent that to her aunt to justify her not bringing in healthy food so that she could eat the unhealthy food that was served at the care facility. It just never ends, dude. Every every single thing that comes out of her mouth is a lie until proven otherwise. And it has to be proven by her in almost every circumstance, so everything is a lie. And it's just, I don't, it's fascinating. It's so fascinating because she's, is there a step above, like, pathological liar? Is there something worse than that? Because if you have, like, a ranking chart of someone who lies, you know, every once in a while, for, like, a bad reason, and then you have, like, pathological liars being maybe 2 steps above that, she's, like, 8 steps above everything. It's bizarre to watch happen. Because it's all so easily disproven most of the time, and it is disproven by her own community. And then she just continues to lie, and she like buries herself deeper and deeper. She'll say random shit like someone who was performing a mammogram on her said that she was really pretty and like complimented her boobs or something, or her face, I can't remember. But like, people get fired for that. That is very bad. You cannot be doing that in the medical field. So that's like that's an example of her dangerous lies. You know, if someone was able to find out whatever tech was helping her that day on the mammogram, they could call in a complaint, and that person could get reprimanded. Like, you know, I'm trying to think what else is like blatantly harmful that she lies about, because a lot of it is really stupid shit. Nothing is really coming to mind immediately, but it is endless. It really is endless. Sociopathic, yeah. She's definitely that. If I thought my therapist had fucking nothing behind her eyes, then Amberlyn is like a different level. There is some pictures of her where you're like, is there a hamster back there? I've seen hamsters with more life in their eyes. I'm trying to think if there are any other people that are like that, really, that I know of, but I don't, because she's coined as like, everyone's supposedly wanting to cook for her. Yeah. Well, it's that, or she's like always getting complimented. She lied about her DoorDash delivery driver, which of course that's who it would be that she's lying about. But she lied that her DoorDash delivery driver was hitting on her constantly. Everywhere she goes, apparently she gets hit on. And everyone thinks she's a teenager. When she's 35 and 5'2" and most likely 600 something pounds. But she was lying about her DoorDash delivery driver hitting on her, specifically to make her feeder girlfriend jealous, because they were probably fighting at that point in time, and they had momentarily broken up before getting back together. I know too much about her because she's my reality TV. She's like my Love Island, but fat edition. I don't know. Who Shaved the Wolf Man? Little Red Riding Hood went to cosmetology school. And he asked for a lineup. She fucking botched it. Yeah, how did you not? Exactly, I'm an Incineroar. Finally, someone gets it. Good thing I don't have sugar up right now. There's someone wander in here and be like, "Is that Springtrap?" Yes. I'm just gonna start saying yes to shit like that. I can't even blame Amber for lying, though, because lying is fun. Lying is so fun. Yeah, Predator. Oh, man. Dude, Sociopath would have had a fucking heart attack if I had sugar on screen when he came in the first time. Are you kidding me? If he thought that Season, like my most brightly colored, cuddly looking VTuber, was a predator, no chance. He would have dialed the feds immediately. Blown up my spot. I would have gotten like raided live on stream. Yeah, definitely harmless lies. Definitely. I don't lie about the tetanus, though. I have had tetanus 27 times. I'll actually show you guys where I got it from for the 27th time, because it's kind of crazy. Hold on. I was digging up a part of my yard because I tore down the like shit shack that the previous owners built. God, they built that thing. So, they built that thing to withstand a goddamn nuke, dude. I'm pissed about it. It's taken forever to get this shit down. I've only been able to get rid of part of it. But yeah, here's the tetanus inducer. So, if you can't really see, because it's kind of hard to see, even with my eyes, like outside there, which is why there's high risk of tetanus. These are all wires that are just sticking out of the ground. Like these ones were all breached. Yeah, these little wire bits. Where's the fun pokey one? This one, I think. This is like a really sharp edge right here, moving towards you as the viewer. This one, that might be a root, actually. No, that's just a root. But yeah, this. So this extends into the ground like another. I just have to presume it's along the whole length of the fucking thing. So it's probably like 10 feet that way, and then maybe 6 feet this way of buried like fence wire. It used to be kind of a fence material, but this was all buried. Like this stuff, I dug this up. This was protruding. Definitely not rebar. I don't know what it is. I wish it was rebar, because it would actually probably be way easier to remove, because you could just get something underneath it and push really hard, assuming that you had like one of the ends cut, and then it would just pop up, right? But with this flimsy shit wire material, if you push up, it deforms. So you can't just like take it all up in one go. You have to fucking get a pair of pliers or hope to God that you're able to snip enough of it to get it all out. But the problem, okay, is if this is the ground, okay. If this is the ground, right, and this wire that I showed you is running here, there is other wire that is hooked over it that I don't even know how far down this shit goes, but it's enough to where it provides substantial resistance when I pull it with all of my strength. I can't get it up. I can't get it up out of the ground. I already snipped this end, I snipped this end, and I tried to pull this middle part. Didn't budge. Not even a little bit. Previous owners buried whole rebar poles all but 10 inches out of the... Oh my god, what a nightmare. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Why did they do that? Missouri. What is the purpose? Missouri. It was a little dog pen that they had their dogs hold up in. They had a bunch of like wood chips, shavings all over the ground. And yeah, Rebar was with Dolly Parton, and that's why people were thinking that she was dead or something. But there were like wood chips all over the ground, and I had to scoop all those up. I'm not even done getting them all out because it was like sopping wet in the ground because there was no fucking grass, you know, there was nothing to use the water in that area, so it all just pooled and stagnated. It got really nasty. Terrible. Just a terrible time. I'm only like halfway done with it. I have to get my dad out so that we can get giant pry bars and like peel apart the rest of this little shack thing. I have pictures of it. I can probably show some later tonight or tomorrow or something. Oh, it 100% is, yeah. No, I was gloved up, raking all of that, shoveling it, and dumping it where I cannot even see it, so. Because I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, do I put this in the trash? How do I get this on my property? And I just put it on the side of my shed that I'd never ever see, because I don't go over there. And then it's just gonna disintegrate back into dirt. And then, I don't know. I'll just leave it be. With tetanus incidents? There have been some close calls here because of shit like what I just showed. But luckily no new tetanus. Or wait, no, there was one new tetanus here. But it's fine. I'm okay. Pray for me. Pray for no more tetanus. All the prayers that you would have had for Dolly Parton, please. I want them. Can you just stop getting it? No. It's very unfortunate. Maybe. I think if I don't just get like a standard burial, I'll probably donate my body to science, so. Cure for... like... Maybe like a super fast acting cure for tetanus in like 50 more years. Yeah, wait. The higher number is better. These are words to live by the way. Blood cell count, the higher number is better. Body temperature, higher number is better. Stage of cancer that they found in your body, the higher number is better. And there it is. So I think I just sealed my fate, and on the 29th time, the shot isn't gonna do anything for me. And that'll be it. That'll be my story. Maybe I'll end up in like a Guinness World Record book. That'd be cool. Did you guys ever buy those at the book fair? They're like $50 every time. Well, this one's scraggly because he's old and he's kind of cursed. And this one's scraggly because that's what chat did. Not actually. I don't think I... Well... The teeth are kind of fucked up. That was your guys' fault. That wasn't me. The bites were their fault. The puffy was their fault. Yeah. It's like a 50-50 split. We, you know, we're all liable here. You signed the papers on your way in, so. I think I'm mostly finished with them, though. Oh, fuck. Wait, no, the tattoos, dude. What's wrong with me? I forgot the tattoos. All the heat options were fucked up. That's true. Also, I forgot to get this off the screen. Oops. What kind of tattoos should he have, though? Is the question. Also, do I do what I never do and I actually give him a fucking pupil? So that he can see the wonders of the world? What color? There we go. Tribal. We could be cringe. I'm not opposed to being cringe here. Bone tattoo. Pupil. Yeah, I know. Well, that's if you need to iron out any part of your drawing, it is, in my opinion, almost always going to be the eyes. Get your eyes down. Okay, eyes will make or break the entire face. It's kind of amazing. Like, draw a bunch of faces without any irises or pupils or anything, and then add them in later. And just, like, be surprised over and over again at how game-changing they are. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, we could do some tribal shit. Maybe the human version of this werewolf is, like, a dude bro in his day-to-day life. They usually get some sort of tribal something. I think it's so unattractive. I think whenever someone has tribal tattoos, I'm immediately like, what was the thought process to get you to that point? And what can I deduce about you from that? In non-standard proportions, no one could draw. Oh, I love that shit. I love nailing a character design. The best feedback that I ever get through emails is like, you drew him perfectly! I start clapping to myself. I take pride in that. All my friends usually have like kind of unusual... Oh, one of my friends specifically, I guess, has unusual characters that a lot of people struggle to draw. And every time they come to me, crack my knuckles, hand him over. I got it. What do they usually have something going over the shoulder, right? Something like swirly shit. I don't know. I don't know what fucking tribal tattoos look like. Why do they kind of work? they kind of tie everything together. Amazing. Favorite thing to say to people? Keep saying it. It is it's a smile creator for sure. I think the last thing that I want to do is maybe add in like some not white, not straight white, but a lighter tone to the tip of the tail, maybe some of the cheek fur. And then around the feet, probably? Like maybe the toes? I just want a little more variation in this red. I really like the red. I like how strong it is, but I want just an extra tone in there somewhere. Or at least I want to see what it looks like. Thank you. I kind of like that. You see how it defines at least the face a little bit more? I think I could probably take it away from the groin. Don't forget the gray patch on the groin, lest you get 7 fucking emails about it. Where's this music from? Hold on. It is from Pikmin 4. The song title is Blossoming Arcadia, parentheses, Olimar. If you need me to repeat that, let me know. We got rid of the sun bleached crotch, don't worry. I'm trying to get sun bleached. I went out and I tanned for 2 days in a row because the weather permitted it. It felt great. I put sunscreen on my face only. I don't really mind if other body parts burn. Because when I burn, I tan like really nicely. But I don't let myself like cook. I'm not like roasting out there. Don't ever use tanning beds though. My aunt got cancer from them. Cold weather is struck. If you're in Colorado, you've had fucking cold weather this entire summer. I don't want to hear it. Every night it was like 60 degrees out there. It was beautiful. You know what I would do? You know the depths that I would fall to have 60-degree nights in summertime? I would get banned. I would get banned on Twitch if I told you. An OC dump? Let me look. Hey, I got a DM. Picture. Wow, people couldn't get this right? This reads so clearly. That's great. I could do that no problem. I'll tell you what. Proposition. If you know any artists that would draw something for fun for you, if you can get them to draw one of my characters, I can draw this guy. I think that could be fun. That could be a fun little trade. He is cool. I also think I'm done with this wolf. Thoughts? We like how he came out. Another group effort. Is the eye color good? Should I change that? Maybe do green. Thoughts? Did Twitch warn you for thoughts? The bluish. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, we did not forget about the tattoos. Almost. He almost escaped unscathed, but you all cannot escape. Game time. Game time. Ooh, Rain World. Oh, I don't care about making free art. If I get something, I give something. Hey, someone, we got new blood. New blood. I don't know when to do the next purge. There's actually a decent amount of new blood in, but not very many of them have been talking. I think like, well, actually, I mean, compared to the past, a pretty decent amount has been talking. The purge. Don't get caught unaware now. Oh, the new year. That's good. Yes, all rise for DD. Let me close 7 different programs now. Alright, while it's launching, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves really fast, please. If they took Didi's clothes, I swear to Gord. I also have to relaunch this game, I think, because I didn't have my controller turned on. Shit. I mean, piss. Which is what I did. Oh, thank goodness I don't. Okay. The twink closet? You don't know about that? Don't end up in there. Be careful.
I've just found this Calypso. Paradise Punch Lemonade.
Okay. So I'm in a new spot. I made it past the old spot. I can't remember where I came from, but you know the what was it called? The sanitation station? What the fuck was that place called? Oh my god, there's a lizard right there. the Oh no, they did take Dee Dee's clothes. No, no, this is terrible. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. We can't go on like this. This is fucking awful. Oh my god. Wait, where's my get fancy option? Do I have to enable everything again? Oh, yeah, dress my slug cat. Enabled mods. So all this is good now, right? Apply mods? Oh, okay. Alright. We will get his drip back. Yeah, he's naked. How many streamers do you think stream completely naked? No, like no camera, obviously. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I did I did change him a little bit. He's slightly peeled. Because I think it's cute. And also he's a little funny guy. Oh, fuck. My game closes if I click out of it. I can't do that. Okay. What if I told you I didn't have any pants on right now? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the sanitation, whatever. That area that we were at last time. Hi. Oh my god, Dee Dee, you fucking moron. Damn it, no! I just threw my only tools miles away. Yeah, I can't finish a thought, dude. The last place that we were at on stream where I just kept losing my mind because I was dying to these lizards over and over again, I took the pipe that was in the bottom left corner and I popped out here, I think. And then I found that shelter. So I didn't go very far. But I also did explore a little bit more. And then I saw something really, really cool that I was like, okay, I have to, I can't just like continue playing. I have to do stream. I have to stream it, so forgive me for sinning. But I did give Dee Dee a new fun outfit for his new fun house. Isn't this place so nice? It's really good. It's really good real estate here. Friendly neighbors. Oh my god. I don't remember where I went whenever I was playing, though. I don't think I went very far up, so I will do that. He's always been silly. He's always been a little silly, goofy guy. I also don't know how far west I am right now, but I feel like that is very important information that I don't have access to. Is Halloween your favorite, Rumbler? What's your favorite? Oh my god. What's your favorite holiday? A lot of people say Halloween. I mean, I don't have any strong feelings on it. People have strong feelings on my favorite holiday, though. They always make fun of me for it. The were critters. It is Easter. Easter is amazing. Thanksgiving is pretty good. Any holiday that involves a lot of food, it's pretty good. Whoops. Oh, okay. Yeah. I bet this is gonna be a little crazy. I bet that there are some people who are into the egg shit, and they take like a turkey baster syringe, and they load their ass up with the dye color, and then they shove the eggs in there, and then they come out dyed. Wait, there's a gate up here, and a shelter. What? I don't have food though. I also don't recognize the symbol in the lower left. Is that significant? I Mira, I like that I read your message saying that's so cute first, thinking that it was talking about what I just said. I was like, oh. I think it's happened. It's had to have happened at least once. Come on, there's like something billion people on the planet, and a bunch of those are perverts, so one of them had to have done it. Come on. Get creative. You're in an artist's chat. It's about being creative here. How to creatively torture your viewers. That sentence is in the library of whatever it is that's... It's not the well, is it? What's the digital library? Is it called the Library of Alexandria, or did they name it something else? It's like a compilation of the letter A, and then AA, and then AAA. And it's that to infinity, essentially, so that every single sentence that could be spoken is chronicled. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, my triple XL baster. I'm sorry. You guys heard of that? I learned about it with Michael here from Vsauce. God damn it. At least I think that's where I heard it from. Pretty sure he covered it. Jump, Dee Dee. Hey, Dusk. Put boiled eggs up themselves. Maybe. Maybe we just have to introduce the idea. We can start a new movement. Does Dee Dee have the movement for this? Oh, there we go. You think that'll... You think he can reach that? Beautiful! Good job, Dee Dee. Damn, he didn't fuck that up for once. Don't fuck this up, though. Boom! Okay. Well, now what? Where do I go now? I think I might need another spear, actually. Or I can just go down this pipe. I did feel a rumble. Oh, boy. I don't know how skugs reproduce, actually. Are these food? Are you food? No. Oh, good. My favorite plant ever. Love this plant. What the fuck is this? What is this? Oh my god, go, Dee Dee, 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 go, 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 Dee Dee, go, go! Just a little further, Dee Dee. Oh, okay. There's something in the pipe right here. What is this? Can I eat that? No, it's one of these stupid-ass bugs. Ow. Hate these fucking bugs. I guess we'll explore it as much as we can. I don't know what this is. It's too much, though. This is too long. Also, he drowned. Fuck. His lung capacity sucks ass for all the running that he's done. Fucking back and forth all over the world. Okay, so I think that's what is mainly going to be in the up route. So let me go... There was another route with the cool thing that I found, and I think it was this way. Down here. Okay, I don't know how to get to that thing on the left, but maybe up here? Yes? Yes. Oh. I want those. Food is really hard to come by down here, so it makes getting a shelter really difficult. Where the fuck am I going? Hey! I think he is an omnivore, but he's got a really small mouth. Alright, so I am being followed, that's great. This way, and then... Fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Oh no. This is just terrible. Dee Dee's stress eating. Okay. They camp, man. They're fucking horrible. Is this where I wanted to go? And then this way? Yeah. Through this pipe. That went so much more smoothly this time around than it did when I was on my own. And then... yeah, this. So it's a really big chasm. We're going way in the underground. But, now we're in a cool place. The depths. That sounds nice. What fun friends are down here for Dee Dee? Ooh. Yellow shit. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means. It also kind of hurt my eyes. I don't know about you guys. Dee Dee would be a legendary influencer because he's stupid as fuck. It's like he's built for it. It's real. Ooh, I think there's slightly lower gravity down here too. Oh, it's all like, it's like heat waves. Oh god. Dee Dee, are you ready to meet your maker? I don't think he is. I don't know if he understands what that would even mean. An X-brain? I have no idea. I also don't know how to get up to that tunnel up there. Is there a pipe above, like this one? Oop. Grab it, Didi. Is that not a pipe? I thought this one was a pipe that I grabbed, but I guess not. Oh, I think I see. Unless that's just... No, that's just a vine. Well, maybe I'm not supposed to come from this way. I don't know. a little bit freaky. A little ominous. Yeah, get it, Tiptoe, get it. Whoa! Cult shit. Alright, Dee Dee. It's time. Wait, what's over here? I want to take the cult path. I want to go this way. I think that, yeah, that has to be his maker. It's mommy. I'm his daddy, that's his mommy. Or maybe that's another daddy and he can have two dads. That's cool too. What's your cult about? Is it a good one? Is it a cool cult? You guys eat people? How the fuck do I go up from here? Oh, there we go. Nothing that way? Wow. Look, there's more of these weird things. Oh, those were slugs. I haven't seen like a slug thing before. Are they all slugs? Oh, are these like my ancestors or something? Like ancient... Am I a derivative of the slugs? How do I go down? Yeah, grandmommy? Can I go down here? No. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go this way. They are kind of Iggy colored. I wonder... Maybe they just don't... Maybe Iggy and Biggie just don't have the hookups to be down here. And that's why they're not showing up. Can we bring the fun music back? I don't like when it's quiet like this. Oh, jeez. The fumes. Am I back with mommy now? Or is this a different statue of her? Or him? I think this is where I popped out of. Well, how do I get to... the one on the left? Can't do that. Stuck here. Down. Oh, maybe this isn't the same place. No, this is different. I think? Man, what the fuck? Hello? How do I get out? we go. What the fuck? So there's just like a random section that I can phase through. And I thought... Yeah, there is one over here. God damn it. Fucking go up there, Dee Dee. Confusing me, man. I thought his tail was Iggy for a second, and I got really excited. Okay, can't go down there. Can I go down? No. Here? No. Over here. There we go. This area is just like a lot of feeling it out, I guess. Oh, so then I can't... Okay, I can make it to this one. Nice. I'm... Ooh. So it is cult shit. What the fuck is that? Is that my daddy? I can't get out. I can't get out. I'm trying. There we go. Can I spear it? Nope. Okay. Wait. Okay, no, I thought the symbols matched DD's, but they don't, so. Do I want to go right or left? I'm gonna choose right. Oh yeah, well, because I don't know how far west I am, and all that Five Pebbles said was to go west and then plunge down, just as far as you can. So, any route that takes me down, I'm taking it. I don't think there's rain down here. I think once I past that little X room, I don't experience this cycle. And I think that would make sense because the demigod thing, whatever that was, it would get interrupted by the rain, and like that's weak shit. Also, I need a spear. You guys got a spear down here? No. He just eats food. Can I eat the god? Fuck, dude. How do I... Can I backflip over this? Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice movement, Dee. Okay, it went nowhere. Unless this is... I see... I don't really know. Like, they're like ghost blocks. It's fucking weird. Are there more cult people? Even in JRPGs, I feel like sometimes you can't do shit. Or at least normal RPG games. It's not even role-playing, it's just task completing. I don't know. That's becoming my question too, is like, what does the backtrack look like out of here? Maybe this is the end of DD as we know him. Wait. Okay, hold on. I think I just ended up back where I was. What the fuck? Okay, awesome. Is it like a maze? That's awesome. It's like it's gonna be like spoilers for the substance if you haven't seen the substance. Mute for the next 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be like the end scene of the substance where Sue, slash whatever, just melts on her star. Dee Dee going out in his like final blaze of glory. He's so happy. He's looking up at all the yellow sparklies. So, what if I touch you? Will you touch me if I touch you? Can I touch you? I would like to touch you. So he does have a hitbox. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. I have a goal now. Fuck. He's a little slippery. Yes! I want to stay up there. What's he doing with that? I'm assuming that that's some sort of, like, time dial, right? Maybe I can spear him? Oh! I didn't give a fuck about that. He does not care about me. That's how insignificant DD is in this thing's brain. His brain that I just speared. Yeah. See, that's how you get rid of bullies. You just, like, gray rock them. They fuck off and they find a new target. DD just got outclassed. Okay, this will be new, surely. Yeah, there's more distortion here. This is good. More radiation. I did, yeah. I stood on Dad. I shoved a spear in Dad's head. Dad's back. He doesn't care. Oh, look. Three dads. Wow. I'm so happy. Dee gonna be so well looked after. As long as he doesn't melt first. Okay, so there's a chasm below me. Oh. Oh, I think this might be the thing that Five Pebbles was talking about. Ow. Who laid the egg? All of them. Something tells me I'm not really gonna need this spear. Is there anything over there? Molten, don't say stuff like that. It's kind of like a mild spoiler. I still don't know what these little swimmy things are. Are we there yet? No, Dee Dee's making his way through the fallopian tubes. Yeah. He's Philippine. That's why he didn't understand Iggy or Biggie, and they had to communicate with pictograms, because he doesn't speak English. It doesn't matter if it's funny, don't say it. Can I spear them? No. Alright, dog. God damn, you're annoying. Oh no, my shat. You're one of those people who makes it a worse experience for the people playing a game for the first time, because you're so obsessed with it that you, like, unintentionally make it worse. I say unintentional because I don't think you're aware you do it, but you do. So I will make you aware of it. And hopefully you don't do it to other people who play this game. Or any game. Just shut the fuck up. Oh. God damn, this is a long lady. Jesus. I'm so curious about this, like, yellow goopy effect. Takes a week for an egg to go through the tube. Fuck! Is this gonna be my first subathon? Oh! I can kind of barely even tell where I'm going. Oh dear. This is how, yes, this is why people spend 1,000 hours in this game. It's just navigating these fucking hallways. Whoa. Okay. Dee Dee has been, what do they call that? Fractalized or something? Oh, wow. I actually am gonna save this for my new desktop background. Can I get, like, a really good silhouette of Dee Dee? Yeah! That's great. I love it. I'm gonna take a few. Yeah, what the... This is fucking beautiful. What the hell? Is it raining? It better not be. Oh god, swim, Dee Dee, swim, Dee Dee. Hey, I found something that could kill me. The fucking... His lung capacity. She's not been taking care of herself. No, we're just passing through finally, and this is all the piss at the front. You know how women, like, TT and Tata all over the place whenever it happens? Wait. Are there pipes? How do I go up there? Piss World, you heard it here. How do I go up there? There's a little wall right here, and I can't can't seem to go around it. And I don't know how to platform up past it. Oh yeah, I can almost guarantee it was me. Okay, hold on, I have to go back. I have to backtrack. Let's see if there's anything. Do you guys see where I can go? Because I sure don't. I can't jump in the air. I don't think there's a route downwards unless there's like a tunnel or something, but I don't see one. Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way at all. Maybe it's telling me something. Oh, yeah, I see. You guys see the effects like going downwards? I think we finally have to do it. Whoa! What the fuck was Five Pebbles telling me to do? What is this place? Look at his stupid ass little hat. His dumb tail. I don't know. We're in piss. Everyone rejoice. Yeah. Something really, really bad happened during the delivery. Doctors have never seen this before. Ooh, this might be another background, but this one's too bright. I liked how dark the other one was, because it's easy on my eyes. Maybe like right here. Okay, there's one screenshot. Let me get DD more centered. Oh, he can't be more centered. The screen is centered on him. Okay, 2 screenshots. Get your screenshots, everyone. 3. 4. I'm trying to make out what these little, like, silhouette shapes are. I think that's a Leviathan. 5. I think? Or maybe it's just a new creature that I haven't seen before. Oh my goodness. Oh, my stomach is sinking. I really am suddenly not liking this. Dude, I've gone like full fucking tense in my body. This is freaking me out a little bit. Whoa. Dude, he's freaking out too. Look at him. What the fuck? Is this some creation myth shit? Swim, DD. Swim for your fucking life, bro. Oh! That's awesome. We were caught up in its body for a second. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Why did he send me here? Muttered under his breath whenever I left the room. I get pranked. This is very spooky, though. It is cool, because whenever the worms are passing through me, my controller vibrates a little bit. So I do have collision with them. Oh god, I actually kind of dislike being underneath them, though. I feel worse now. I kind of want to just be getting touched by all of them again. Yeah. He sentenced me to fucking purgatory, dude. Because I ate his kids. Which were my kids at one point. I ate our children. So, are these the things that were in the little swirly balls that I saw? Or... Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I can't play Subnautica. I cannot play Subnautica. That will not be happening on this stream, on this channel, ever. So sorry. World's Subnautica fans, not here. Um, Whenever I was initially seeing the worms and like swimming down deeper and deeper towards them, my legs straightened and stiffened, my shoulders went up to my ears, I held my controller out like against the tops of my legs with my arms completely straight. I'm not joking, that's the pose that I took on. And I got very wide-eyed. It freaked me the fuck out. I can't... If I played Subnautica, I would be pausing every 5 minutes just to catch my fucking breath. Leviathan class lifeform detected. The game is getting closed. Yeah, fight or flight. Well, I froze. I had the freeze one. Oh! What's that? What are you? Do I need to stop swimming now? Can you help me? I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe it won't touch me. I don't like its eyes. Hi. I'm Dee Dee. What's your name? It does. It has little fucking spindly fingers, too. Ah! What was that? Okay. Okay. Hey, we're going along with the ride for it, okay. So he hooked a little tether on me, and now we're following him. Oh, Jesus. I've lost control. I can't do anything anymore, I don't think. I think I am gonna turn the game down a little bit for you guys, because it looks like it's peaking very hard. I can't do shit. Oh. Are we here? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know where to go. Oh God. Look at his face. What happened to his face? Oh no. Whoa! Oh my God. He's multiplied. No, this is fucking terrible. This is a blight on the rain world. I didn't think it would clone his outfit. Wait, Didi is the strongest of them all, though. Look at him. He's making record time. They all follow me. I didn't know that he had a passion in synchronized swimming. This is actually quite beautiful. I give this like an 8 out of 10. They could be a little more synchronized, but I mean, they're doing really good. When were you training for this, DD? Hey, the one to like directly in the bottom left of him he's really fucking up the performance right now. Why is he so close to me? Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. You're not Dee Dee. I'm Dee Dee. Okay, juke him just like we learned in the water. There we go. I think from the video that I watched forever ago where I forgot like 70% of the information, I did remember this. And I'm pretty sure that the analogy, because if you strip Dee Dee of his dumbass outfit right now, it does just look like a bunch of little sperms. So I think the analogy is pretty on the money. Dee Dee's in the front now. You think this is what it was like? Sometimes I wonder about that. Like, technically, when you were at one point a one-celled organism, and you were alive, right? Like swimming, and you were swimming against fucking millions of other competitors. Like, as a one-celled being, did you have any consciousness at that point? It would have to be no, right? Well, 2 accounts on 1 game, yeah. Every motherfucker that plays Beast of Bermuda. Oh? I don't think Dee Dee was first. Okay, yeah, this is what they're supposed to look like. Yeah, we didn't even make it to the goal first. That's very fitting for Dee Dee, though, I have to admit. Him placing like 3rd or 4th. What the fuck? I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I have Elden Ring brain rotted. I thought it was the Erd Tree for a second. Oh no! What was the achievement? Ascension. You have left this world behind. Welp. Huh. Oh man, I didn't get to bring my other fucking pearls to Looks to the Moon. Darn it. Oh man. Yeah, she's stuck. I don't think we can help her. I don't think we can do anything. I want to bring her, like, as many neurons as I can, and then bring her all the pearls and see what she says about them. Maybe he never existed, yeah. On a cosmological timeline, none of us existed. Shit. And I didn't go to the top of the chimneys either, the chimney tops. There was a tunnel that was really high up, because I did make that scary jump at one point, and I didn't see what was up there. Fuck. I don't know why we want to ascend. Kind of dislike these types of endings. That's understandable. I don't mind them personally, because I like the open-endedness, leaving a lot of room for speculation. I think that keeps a conversation around a game going, and I like reading up on games a lot after I play them. Everything became clear and there was a goal. Yeah. It feels that way depending on how you play, I think. Like if you run up to looks to the moon first, like I did, you're like, oh, interesting character, clearly something wrong with them. Maybe there's a version of her that's different, that there's something right with them. Or they're like not fucked up. Let me go find that one. And then you go find that one. And then they give you a very clear goal and they're like, hey, go down and west as far as you can. And you're like, okay, great, what's over there? So you think that you're gonna like find like maybe the source of the rain or like the progenitors of the civilization that the robot people came from or something like that. But I would venture to say that that's more from like the background art a lot of the time, like all of the scenery that you're traveling through. It's probably a lot of quiet storytelling, and then whatever dialogue comes from the pearls that you give to looks to the moon. And there might even be extra dialogue with Five Pebbles, but I don't know because he fucking shoved me out of his room. And then I don't even know if there are any. What do they call themselves? Iterators? I don't know if there are any others, but if there are, I would love to see them. I'll have to look it up. Had no goal of until you quit. Damn. When scenery doesn't mean anything or they don't tell you. Yeah, I didn't really understand like where I was at any point in time, but I personally I don't mind that. Shout out James. Go James. Thought Pebbles was telling us to go there would get us more answers. Yeah. I think I knew that that would lead to the end of the game because I saw that video way back. So I knew what the end of the game was. I just didn't know any of the in-between content. I knew some of the gameplay mechanics, I knew some of the creatures, and I knew the end, but I knew quite literally nothing else because it had all been completely wiped from my data center. Gone. Gone with the wind. So that's gonna, at least I can, watch more video content about it. I have something to fall asleep to tonight. I thought Isaac King said Burger King for a second. Challenge mode? Oh, fuck off. What else? What other things am I thinking about this game right now? I want to know where some of the creatures came from. I want to know about the Leviathans and the Vultures. But I think I kind of already know from that one video. Like, just bits and pieces. And then there's a YouTube video that I gotta watch called The Affairs of Passing Gods or something like that. That is about Rain World. And it's like 2 hours long. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, and then there's the DLC, which I will not be touching. Fuck that. Absolutely fucking not. What's next? Stag wanted me to play a game. What was it called? Let me pull out my notepad. What the hell was it called? Did I not write it down? I thought I did. What the hell? Where is it? Oh, he's in my DMs right now. Stag just sent me this. Anyways. Shit. What the fuck was what was that game called? What was that puzzle game you wanted me to play? Shit. It started with an M, I think? Oh, what? Maybe it was Myst? Myst, yes. Okay, that's right, Mira. Thank you, God. Okay. Super Troll Island. Yeah, let me play fucking Boggle or something. Oh my god, Opera. Opera updates every other day. Pisses me off. Mist. I like this ambient noise. This is pretty good. This is better than any fucking YouTube video that wants to give you, like, bedtime sleep thunder sounds 24 hours. Dogs barking. Mist sucks. Really? People on Steam love it. Yeah, puzzle. It's because I said I suck ass at puzzle games, and I kind of want to play one because I'm so bad at them. You guys weren't here for Outer Wilds. Be grateful for that. Stag likes that you think is worth a try. He also likes Final Fantasy, which is not a dig at Final Fantasy, but it's a very different breed of game compared to what I would ever do. I don't have a brain that big. Stag ordered a special new mouse. I don't know if he talked about it in stream ever, but I think if I remember correctly, it has like 16 buttons that he's mapped to all of the different attacks, defenses, and like healing whatever that he can do in Final Fantasy, and he has them all memorized. Dee Dee was a special mouse. Dee Dee was ever driven by his own internal logic, by his own rule set, never bending to the whims of the creatures that oppressed him throughout his journey. Dee Dee was not a speaker, but he spoke through action. And he was endlessly brave, traveling through the depths where there were many lizards, traveling through the shaded citadel where there were many bugs, traveling through the chimney tops and ducking and dodging many birds, which not all of us would be able to do, before plunging himself deeply, quickly into that massive, just endless, massive hole. Punching into it and cloning himself an undetermined amount of times until finally assimilating into the greater cosmos of Skug. May he know peace for once in his life. Rest in peace. Excuse me. Rest in piss. Dee Dee. Right on. Divine timing. Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. Well, we did it. Let's get one last look at her stupid motherfucker that took us through this amazing journey. There he is. The one and only. Dumb dickhead. You will be missed forever and always. Alright. That's all I got. Yeah, so maybe missed next time, and then if not missed, then I don't know. I got a giant fat ass library of games I can pick out. Maybe Okami. One of my friends really wants me to play Okami. She recommended this one first, but I have no idea. I don't know anything about Okami. I know a little bit about Rain World, nothing about Okami, so we'll see. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. I will see you next time with a new game. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.